Hello everyone, in today's lesson we will be defining style. So first of all, let's talk about fonts. In presentation design, you usually have to choose a font pair. What does a font pair mean? So usually you are using one font for headings or for the titles, basically for the big text, and another font you are using for paragraph or for the body text, so basically for the small text. So you could use the same font family for the headings and for the paragraphs, but you could as well mix it up and choose a font pair. So basically one font for headings and one font for paragraph text. So that's where the name comes, font pairs. And at the same time, each font has its own feeling. So as you can see, you can have classical looking, elegant, modern, or minimalist looking fonts. So it's up to you, it's a creative choice. So there is a good blog post by pagecloud.com which covers a bunch of awesome font pairs. So feel free to check it out, and if you like anything, you can easily download these fonts. They are for free, and you can download them from Google Fonts. So for this class project, I'm choosing Montserrat Semi-Bold for headings and Railway Light for subtitles and bodies. So let's get back to our class project. So as you remember, this is the same PowerPoint presentation that we have converted to full HD slide size. That's super awesome. And we have created this beautiful grid. So now let me show you how we can set that font pair that we have chosen. So let's just go to Slide Master View and let's go to Fonts. And let's click Customize Fonts. And now we can insert Montserrat Semi-Bold for the headings. And Railway Light for the paragraph text or for the body text. And feel free to name this font pair the way you want. Let's just type in OneScale. That's super awesome. Alright, and as you can see, the fonts have been updated. And now, if we would choose a slide layout with some titles, as you can see, we can choose our fonts. So Montserrat Semi-Bold for the headings, and Railway Light for the body text. So if we would insert a simple text box and if we would start typing, as you can see, the font is Railway Light, our body font. So that's super duper awesome because you don't have to, select your font each time because they're set automatically. So the next big question is how big your font sizes should be. So as you can see, I have created a couple of options. So I have a big title of 144 points, medium title 72 points, and other sizes. Just remember that these sizes are for the full HD slide size. So if we would open up a fresh new default PowerPoint presentation and would insert a title of 144 points, it would be super huge because it's for the default size. So remember, these sizes are for the full HD slide size. Okay, and now here is just a couple of examples, how I'm using these titles, in action. So this huge kind of title is usually for some kind of welcome slides. And then these smaller titles like medium size or, subtitle size, I'm using for the smaller titles. And in the next lesson, I'll show you how to actually design this about slide. So that's coming up next. And for the paragraph text, I'm using 24 points or 20 points, maybe for some, smaller text. Right, so the next question are colors, color palette. So if you're using a brand book, so of course, colors will be defined in your brand book. But if you're starting from scratch and you want to get inspired, you can go to this website, colors.co, and find any beautiful palette that you want. Just remember that you need 6 colors. For PowerPoint, because PowerPoint uses 6 accent colors. So for example, I have chosen this color palette. It has only 5 colors. Don't worry, just hit a plus sign anywhere that you want. And this way we get 6 colors. So now all that's left to do is just to copy those hex codes and paste them into our color palette. So let's just go to Slide Master View, Colors, Customize Colors. Alright, so here at the top we have these 4 special colors, dark and light colors, which are used, for text or background, depending on the situation. So let's just leave the first color black and the second color white, and let's not worry about the rest of these colors. Let's just think about these 6 accent colors. So first of all, let's just grab this hex code from our first color in the palette. And now we can click in PowerPoint on this accent color number 1 and just update the hex code. And let's click OK. As you can see, it has been updated. So now all that's left to do is to repeat this, copying and pasting of hex codes into our custom color palette. So I'll see you in a second. So ladies and gentlemen, we are finished with our color palette. Let's just give it a name, for example, one skill. And if we would come back to our normal slide view, and if we would insert, for example, some beautiful circles, we can quickly make a few copies while holding down the Control key. As you can see now, we can choose colors from our color palette. So that's really fast and easy. Alright, so make sure that you have your font pair selected and set in Slide Master View, and make sure that you have your custom color palette created and set in Slide Master View. And when that's ready and done, we can move to the next lesson, where we will be creating our first slide layout. We will be creating this welcome slide layout with a full screen image placeholder. That's awesome, and I'll see you there.